Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. And today I have my head in my hand, not my hat, because I got nothing to apologize. People with their hat in hand are here to apologize. People with their head in hand want to play Skizz's Pyramid Games. Okay, wait. Wait, look. Do you have an Epidemic account? Wait. How do we actually sign up for this? Somewhere in here. Oh, head drop. Wait, instructions.
Want to give Maslow's pyramid a try? The price of admission
is your head.
Now, seriously, if you're interested, I need you to grab one of your heads and toss it in. There's one small part of the pyramid I'd like to tailor just to you. So once you throw your hat in the ring, so to speak, I'll know you're interested and I'll let you know as soon as it's ready for you. So come on, chop it off, drop it in.
That is so cool. Let's throw the head in.
Nom 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 nom. Don't go ahead.
He ate it. What a hungry boy. A bit of time has elapsed since I left my skull in that there hole. So now it's time for me to return. We're going to dismount Bubble Bubbles. And we have our Maslow's higher duffel bag of needs right here, where we can dump all of our gear. I am well dressed for the occasion. I've got my Theory of Human Motivation hat on, my Prepotente Lytra, my General Dynamic Theory trousers, and my human-centered boots. Obviously, Maslow himself was very interested in a humanistic understanding of evil later in his career. But we're going to talk about some of his earlier work today. His 1941 paper, which actually has the same name as that hat that I just removed. We're going to set that in there. And we are going to enter... Thank you, pandas, Snoogans, and Nooch. Look. Do you have epidemic? No. Welcome to the psychological layer. Just kidding, it's physiological. Your task is to live. Are we supposed to look again? We are supposed to look again! Here, you will find you only care about one thing. Survival. Breath. Survivi. Life basics. Hey! This is kind of like how in the paper by Maslow, he talks about how somebody who normally has all the stuff that they normally, need, suddenly gets deprived of them, and might suddenly start making different choices. It looks like we're going to have to go into here. Ta-da! Ooh, it's dark. I like that it's full of bubbles. Now, traditionally, there's bubble strategies in mazes, where you, go follow the right or follow the left-hand side, and you're not supposed to alternate those, but we are alternating those so hard. We're going your left, your
lungs, they feel depleted.
Yep,
for air
they sure do.
Around that turn.
Oh, no. I was going to say, we're doing this, old school style. Hey, there you go. And you get one, too. There you go. Now you're fed. We've met one of your physical needs, or physiological needs. But what we haven't done is gotten all my breathing in. So, here's what I'm thinking, is we're just going to kind of do this military style. Your left, your right, though, keep in step. Your left, your right, your left. Okay, well, going left and then right didn't work. So we're going to go back to this one. Refill those bubs. Get that sweet, sweet bub in action. Hey, bub. How you doing? We're flying right through and we're having a good time. An amazing time. Everything doesn't have to rhyme. But still, we'll try our best.
Your lungs, they feel depleted.
That's where we ran out of bamboo last time.
Around that
So,
turn,
there we go.
moving, lest be defeated.
So now
Why
for
am
this
I a
port,
pirate?
we have to go up cautiously. We've got our bamboo back, and there's gonna be trouble. Hey, ya, my bamboo's back. Okay, so we're probably gonna die here a few times because of the hot foot. Can I eat the bamboo? I cannot. Okay, if we're just out here on the edge, and then we jump. Nope. One step closer to the edge, and I'm about to jump. Okay. Okay, that was better. What about strafe jumping? Okay, strafe jumping seems to be the way to do this. So, we gotta go sideways and forward. Ooh, and then we're gonna start taking fall damage too. So, that is okay. That is okay. So, strafe jumping, yeah. Okay, is this fall gonna kill us if we don't land in the water? Probably. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, so there's a opportunity here for us to go forward again. So, last time... Okay. So, it looks like Skiz is alternating his patterns here. So, we're going to go back to the beginning, get a little breathing in, then we're going to wash our feet. It's very important to wash your feet, you guys. Okay. And to wash other people's feet if you have time. So, we're going to go this way now. Now, it seems like there's a turn. There's a turn there. And now we've got the amazing power of... Okay, we need to not hit the berry bush. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, Skiz, that was very well designed and not in any way... See, that is meant to teach us something. Okay, that was educational. By having that be a plantable surface there, Skiz taught us that you might think you know where your next meal is coming from. I thought it was coming from this one here. But instead, we've unleashed a bunch of water, and now I don't know where that meal is. It's somewhere out that way. It's a separate problem. We have a separate problem now. So, we are going to head to this back corner. Whoops. We're going to eat that one, and we're going to get some hearts back. Get your fill of the berries, but don't break them, okay? Yeah, Skiz, you got to put that sign where we can see it inside of there. Just game design note. I know you're not Tango. Tango loves game design notes when we're playing, but yeah. You got to put the don't break the berries sign somewhere before the mud where you can place the berry and then flood the whole thing, because somebody's going to place the berries and flood the whole thing. Yay! See, this is one of the ways I self-actualize. You might think that that doesn't come till later, but you can actually be working on things simultaneously. If you're a starving artist, you can make art that you like while you try to sell it to not starve. So, I'm gonna just keep eating these berries. Hello, and welcome to the berry grower. Hello, and welcome to the berry grower. This is a nice little farm. If we plant that bamboo right there... No. No, you cannot plant the bamboo right there. Okay. It's impossible to fix this. Sorry, Skiz. I'll punish myself by getting berry hit. That's progress. Up we go to the next layer. Woo! High is the way, but all eyes are upon the ground. Ooh. So what that says to me is that he has marked out here on the ceiling either what is or is not safe. So either that's safe or that's safe. Oh, and there's water dripping down from there. Realistically, as I'm looking at this, it feels like he's trying to make this a parkour puzzle. Where you go like that. So let's just find out, is it this way or the opposite? It's the opposite. I think I'm just gonna die now. I don't know if you can... Can you get out of this stuff? Okay. What does that say? Whoops, you fell. No worry. The key is look up and don't hurry. Oh, okay. So it's the inverse of what we thought it was. Okay. So if we go straight this way... No? How am I failing to understand this? Oh, it's 2 layers. I get it now. Okay. It's 2 layers of snow here and 1 layer of snow there. So we need to go like this. Yeah, okay. So it feels like... What is the situation with this bit? We need to get onto those lights and stop freezing before we die. Is what I guess is the answer. Okay, so we can't get back there to get more food. Interesting. So we really have to nail this in the next run, or we're going to be dealing with all sorts of problems. Okay, so it seems like we could jump from here to there. No, you can't jump from there to there. Okay. It seems like you could, but you can't. Okay, so then diagonally across to there, to there, to there, to there, to here. Okay, so from here, we can go along there, zigzag. Boy, this is... I walk a lonely road to... I really feel like Skiz is assuming we're better at video games than we are on this one. Okay, so then there's another part there where you get a break from... Okay. Maybe part of this is that I need to run. Okay, can I get in the center of there? Yes. Okay, so then we let the cold dissipate. And from here... Boy, I really don't feel like I have enough hearts to finish this. I feel like I might have already screwed this up too much. Okay, so we run to the wall, so... And then, I mean... Yeah, that's not feeling great, I'll tell you that. Then, not quite to the wall, and around again. Okay. Yeah, I really can't take a lot of hits here. So, we're gonna go all the way almost to the end. Then we're gonna turn, and then we're gonna be out. And through. Woo! One small slip up and all is lost. Slow and steady. Oh, fantastic. You love to see it. Completely dark. Minecraft. Okay. I was gonna say, if only I could see my hitbox. Is this one the American healthcare system, Skiz? Okay, wait. Oh, do you go... Is there a jump here? There's a jump. Oh. That's terrifying. Am I going in a circle? It is the American healthcare system. This is every favorite kid's game. The walls are lava. Only favorite kids like this game, not the least favorite kids. I kind of want to go that way, because this way looks terrible. That's a dead end. Because of course it is. I really don't want to do the whole thing again. There better not be surprise fire spread. I think I've made peace with the fact that I might just die here. Yeah, this might just be one of those things where it's like, I guess I will die. Some people get to be self-actualized, but they were born to wealthier parents and had better opportunities. And I just have to try to not die. Woo! Yep. I learned something, Skiz! Should have been born better. Okay, so I guess here we go again. Pandas for luck. Can I remember how any part of this works? We go right first, then we go left next. But each time we lose hearts, everybody gets in trouble.
Oh, your lungs, they feel depleted. For air you yearn. Around that turn, keep it moving, lest be defeated.
Yeah, see, this
Why
is...
am I a pirate?
This is not what the kids would call great. So we're still back here with 3 hearts. And then any fall damage... Yeah, see, that's not good. So we gotta do the, like, forward strafe thing. 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 And then if we can land in the water, that's ideal. We didn't. I think the real lesson here is that we need to stay here long enough.
Ouch, looks like a tiny stabbing.
To get enough...
Keep on going with pain bestowing and leave behind my endless blabbing. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Why does he sound like Norwegian that time?
Ouch, looks like a tiny stabbing. Keep
He
on
sounds
going
Norwegian a
with pain
second time.
bestowing and leave behind my endless blabbing. Yeah, that's pretty good.
I feel like I need to have enough berries that I can fully heal after the ice thing. And then keep eating even though I'm on fire when I jump through the lava pit. I don't think that I'm going to be able to jump through the lava pit without getting on fire. I'm not that good at jumping. Like, there's just a fundamental level of skill here that is being assumed that I'm going to have to route around the damage on. 14 minutes later. So I think this is supposed to be a metaphor for how you're supposed to take care of your food stuff before you worry about your other stuff. I understand metaphors. I've stood here for quite a while to get this 36 sweet berries, which I'm really hoping is enough, because otherwise I'm going to have to stand here for twice as long next time to get 72 sweet berries. And I'm not looking forward to that, so let's go. Also, let's go. Dang it, how do you open the door while pressing shift? It's fine. So, once again, we zigzag that way. So, boop. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. And then we turn there. So I think this is actually the longest single stretch, and of course it's super obnoxious because why wouldn't it be? Yeah, I heard you. And we still fell down. Yep. Yep. It's fine. Okay. We make an L for loser, then we go this way, then we rotate this way. That's okay, yay. Then we eat some berries while we stare at the light. There are only 3 lights. Okay, so from here, we're going to that back corner and then hooking around back to that one. So, feet on your pedals, racers, and go. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Yay, we did it. Okay. So now we're going to hug the wall until we've gotten enough cold hugs to zigzag that way into that one. And let's eat first. Itadakimasu! I feel like you don't run as fast while you're looking up. I don't know if that's actually true in the game, but it sure feels true in experience. Okay, well this feels like it's closer to the number. I don't know how many berries I need to eat to survive jumping into the lava pool. That's the real question. That's the real question. But I guess we're gonna find out. Woo! No checkpoints, only lava. Also, no glowberries, which would have been delicious. Okay. So, slow and steady. There's not like a secret here that I'm missing. Like, oh, I was supposed to go back this way. No, no, okay. Feet off the pedals. And I was singing, my, this here Skizzleman guy built some walls out of lava. And that's totally fine. Like the dog, I'm sipping coffee like wine. Singing, this'll be totally fine. Do, do, do. Oh yeah, this is totally fine. Dun, dun. Okay, so we've got our berries and... Wow. I cannot believe I survived that. What does that say? Perfect aim is what you need. Once you hit the water, do not slow down. Okay, so if there's water there, then that means we can get a little bit of fire here as a treat. How's our ceiling? Our ceiling here seems high enough. Can I make that jump? Yes. Can I make that jump? Yes. Okay. So, perfect aim is what you need. Once you hit the water, do not slow down. That does not rhyme. Keep moving and look for the bubbles to buy time. Okay. I feel like I'm not supposed to close those for the next person. Oh. I'm supposed to come out of the thing here. Should probably drink these airs. Like Sonic the Hedgehog. And I'm going to eat these berries too. Nom nom. Do I go up? No. Okay, so this is... Oh, this is another maze! Okay. I thought that this was like a washing machine where I was gonna get cleaned off. Because there's bubbles. And they're good for scrubbles. But this is a different thing. A new kind of trouble. An amazing trouble. Okay, so... I came up... How do we do this? This is not... Okay. I hear stuff, which is nice. I like hearing. That's one of my favorite senses. Okay, so we're on like a little shelf. Like so many elves. Okay. I really wish I remembered that rhyme Skiz wrote, but it didn't rhyme, so then I forgot it immediately. Okay, well this is promising. So he's changing the colors. Oh, hey, we did something. We got a golden carrot. I got a golden carrot. Welcome to Shelter and Security. Use the structures around you wisely. Oh, like as weapons. Excellent, my favorite. Okay. Any structure can be a weapon if you believe in yourself. What is in that cart? Oh, it's a skeleton. Hi, skeleton. I like your cart. That skeleton has a bow. In traditional media, that's how you could assume its gender, but we're not going to do that here. Like Bozette is the girl Bowser. Hi, another skeleton. Okay, so I'm assuming I'm supposed to go, like, around here. Oh, and then he's gonna come right... Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna leave. Okay, I get it. Okay, that one was gonna shoot me. Oh, he's just on a track like that? Oh, well that makes way more sense. Okay. I see this. I get it now. So then I just need to just dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge. Got it. This one has a little house. Bye. I'm gonna use the structure to my advantage now. Let's see. Oh, this is fun. So I can open that, and then the guy can shoot me. Hi. Oh, wait. No. We got arrows. What does this do? Does that open that? No. Does something. Okay, so let's have some more berries. I would like to know better what that does. Oh, that lowers those. Do I want those lower? Wait. Hey! And I got my berries back. See, this is why dealing with the food in the lower stages properly pays off later. See, if you don't deal with your lowest level of needs, you're going to have a hard time with your later levels of needs. That's not a guarantee if you read the original paper, but it is a concern. Okay, so let's see what we got. We got Lil Wren Dog, Cubtastic Fox. I can't read that one. Sly McWishes. That one's in the couch. So let's read what this one says. Layer 3. Love. And belonging. Throughout this layer, you will see several foxes. Step lightly, gain their trust, and add them to your family by breeding them with the available berries. Make it available with a name at the name tag station, then reverse Santa, and up you go. So I guess we gotta go up the chimney. Okay, so there's just berries everywhere. That's easy. Like we didn't have enough already. Okay, so... Name tag station home. Name your fox. We need to name this name tag, and in honor of one of the comics that I used to enjoy as a kid, Foxtrot, we're gonna name him Roger Fox. Because, honestly, the older I get, the more I identify with the dads in movies and books and stuff. I don't know why. Maybe it's just a getting older thing. I don't know. So, core concept. Can we feed that fox? Can I feed that fox? I was going to say, why is that not popping those out? That's the best button in this whole place, by the way, Skizz. Okay, so we've named Michael J. Fox. No, we haven't. We fed Michael J. Fox. We need to feed 2 of these other foxes. Skizz says you do that by being sneaky. But I don't think that's how this works. I think it's Pac-Man rules. Okay. So now we should have a baby fox here that we can name. How do we tame the baby fox? I think we have to... How do we find the baby fox? There it is. And then we name tag the baby fox. Roger Fox. Now, do we... Are we required to take the baby fox into the back? I'm not sure. I saw many of the other hermits put their foxes back there, but I don't know that that's strictly required. Oh, wait. No, they do that on their own. They go in and out on their own. Boy, I probably could have just bred a fox in here. Then reverse Santa and up you go. Fun fact, Abraham Maslow did not die in a chimney pretending to be Santa Claus. He actually died while jogging. He died while jogging in 1970, which really shows you how ahead of his time he was. Because, like, up until that point, there were, like, 3 people who died while running. The guy who invented the marathon, and then 2 other people who died while running marathons. But, like, in 1970, almost nobody died while jogging. You know, his parents also escaped from Kiev, being persecuted by the Tsar. So they were ahead of, you know, his whole family was ahead of things. I'm not. I can't figure out which one's the chimney. Is this the chimney? I really feel like this is supposed to be the chimney. But, wait. Do we go out? Oh, that's how you get the experience. Is the chimney up here? I thought that was like an exhaust vent for the cooker. That does not look like a chimney. Oh, are those pillows with armor stands? I was confused. But I also still don't know where the chimney is. Is the chimney on the house? There's a chimney. I guess I'm going around that way and over. Oh, I like this. Oh, this doesn't feel like a death maze. That's nice. I like it. I like it. What do we got here? Looks like we have some sort of texture missing button.
Well, here you are. You've made it to layer 4. This layer of Maslow's pyramid assumes that while you're now taken care of from a physiological, a shelter and security, and even a love and belonging standpoint, you strive for more. Layer 4 is centered around esteem. Clearly stated, we're starting to realize that simply living and being a part of a family, group, or community is not quite enough. We want to know what separates us. What do others respect about us? More importantly, what do we respect about ourselves? Find your station and give a little read to your book. You'll notice a small passage I've included specifically about you. Your task is to add to this book. Think about it. What is something about you that you genuinely respect? Not an easy task for some. It's why layer 4 isn't exactly achieved by everybody. Keep in mind that this book is for your eyes only and anybody whom you wish to share it with. So, the honor system here. Don't go reading everybody else's books. Once you've filled it out, do not sign it. Take it with you to the next layer. You're going to need it. Okay, now, parkour it is. I was able to do this, so it should be a walk in the park for you. Grab a handful of chicken in case you need it and get going.
Wait, there's more parkour? I was so happy about this not being a murder maze, but falling is murder. Once again, the escaping from the Russians thing. A lot of windows. Okay. We're going to take this book, or actually, let's read it first. Okay, so now that I know that there's another, maze above us, I guess I really don't owe Skiz anything here. So, yeah, let's just do our best Skizzleman voice. What do we know about Skiz? Don't know how he talks. We do know he lives out west, so he's probably an old-timey prospector that's, way too excited that the railroad's coming to town. Welcome to Layer 4! Esteem! This is the moment in life where we start to recognize what separates each one of us from a respect standpoint. It can be one thing or many different assets in which you offer, while your task is to identify and write down what it is you respect about yourself. What about you stands out? Esteem is not without a degree of understanding or at least acknowledging what it is that others respect about you. So, while you mull it over regarding what it is you would like to point out, let's first dive into what it is that sticks out to others. Joe! You find a certain centering with the very opportunity of helping others. In a world so very consumed by those only fixated on themselves, you step differently as you seem to primarily look outward. No matter the situation, event, or occurrence that lay before you, it would appear your initial default thought will always be, how can I help? This quality is one that has the potential to bind the masses together and is at its core the adhesive that forms community. So yeah, we're just going to take that book and, yeah, I don't know. So let's talk about esteem. Yeah, I got esteem, Skizzy. Got so much. So much. Not joking. Seriously. Given my medical issues and other problems I've faced in life, the only thing that got me to stubbornly push through some ludicrous situations is that I deeply value myself. I think I'm great. Ah, that doesn't fit. Well, we're going to shorten that. Is that I think I'm great. No! Well, we got don't hit escape. And when you're trying to change page, 11 minutes later. I've written a quick little response here. Well, this is where Maslow's paper falls apart for some people, because they assume that the stated prepotence of the earlier phases must be foundational for the latter. I always think I'm great. I have esteem even when I'm hungry, and my medical issues make it hard to eat and or function. Extra slash there for emphasis, but we'll remove it. And my innate certainty that my imagination and point of view have a value allow me to stubbornly ignore and plow through those difficulties with the help of others around me. Here's what some people don't get. I think basically everyone else is great too. I have high esteem for myself and others on a foundational level. You know, I'm going to change that to on an innate foundational level that allows me to both ask for and offer help without seeing it as a failing on anyone's part. Because realistically, if someone as cool and smart and handsome as myself can need help all the time, how can it be a failure for other people when they need a hand? That's a question mark. Iterative drafting. I can understand that not everyone was born with innate high esteem, and also that some people probably get it knocked out of them by repetitive cruelty or misfortune. So it feels right to encourage people when I can. So, yeah, I nailed this one. Up until the maze jumping part, I guess. To clarify, having esteem is not the same thing as thinking that things are fair or easy. I think I'm great, but I also think parkour is time-consuming to get good at. And I have not allocated my time toward getting good at parkour. There is probably a trick to this that I'm missing. Am I supposed to jump from the head onto there? Maybe. Or from... No, not from there. Like... This is just hard, and it's okay to not be good at things that are hard. It's okay for things that are hard to take time to either work through or route around the damage on. See, there's no way that that's the right way to go. I'm just going this way. Okay, that was... Maybe? That feels wrong. I don't know. I have no parkour instincts because I don't do it enough. And I'm just going to be bad at this for 25 to 30 minutes now. Okay. That was fun. I liked that. I actually really do appreciate the texture over here. This is a good texture, Skizz. I like everything about this corner. And then, but the whole glass thing, like, why? Like, I see several hermits have gone through here. Ethos, Scar, B-Dubs, False, Asuman, Jev, Tango, and Ren. How many of those hermits are better than me at parkour? I'm willing to bet most of them. Because once again, it's all about where you spend your time. Okay. So we're going to go here. Okay. So, like, when Skizz says, I can do this, that doesn't mean everyone's as good at this as you, Skizz. Even if you have huge gaps in your personal parkour abilities, when you design something around the assumption you're bad at things, you end up only including the parts that you're good at. So if Skizz is good at certain types of parkour jumps, but thinks he's bad at parkour in general, his easy mode parkour is only going to include the jumps he's good at. See, like, this corner is going to catch me because I am not used to thinking about this stuff. I'm trying to get inside of Skizz's head as I do this. Is there a way to use those wind charges to get up there? What I'm good at is lateral thinking. And also being obstinate. 12 minutes later. Woo! Okay, there's one. Okay, so that bit there is gonna suck. We made it up to here. And so if we're going across to there. Okay, that's not ideal, but that's doable. We want to be high enough up above that we've got some movement room. We want to make sure that we're on that side of the thing there. Okay, and we are going to run and jump. Okay. Oh. We got to go up one. Come on, homie, buddy. Okay, so we have... Whoa, I like this room. Click here if you do not have epidemic.
Welcome to self-actualization. Though experts today believe the number is
Happy to be
higher,
here.
Abraham Maslow himself estimated that less than 1% of the human population reaches this level. This is the level one achieves when they have realized their fullest potential. This is what happens when you not only understand what you were put here to do, but you're actually doing it.
Ooh.
Don't mistake it with the pinnacle of what you can be, but rather the pinnacle of what you should be, what you're supposed to be. Have another think and add a new page to your book titled Why I'm Here. Write down what it is you think you're supposed to be doing at your very peak of existence. Some of you may feel you're already doing it today. For the sake of this exercise, feel free to express what you imagine your perfect role in this world is. As you can imagine, there is no right answer. Once you've written it down, sign your book to lock it in. Then, the leap of faith. Step into the drop. Once launched, trust the power of belief and land on top of the pyramid before making your way down. Thank you for taking a journey through Maslow's pyramid.
Do we go around a corner here or something? Skizz. If you want us to go somewhere, this is a visual medium, Skizz. Okay. I was going to say, is it going to just rotate a map if I try to use this book? Yes. It's fine. So 1 page for what our mission is. Yeah. 7 minutes later. You know, I've been a philosophical Taoist for over half my life at this point, and it's really hard to put into words how wrong it feels to try to put someone's life purpose as a concept into words. I'm trying to be a good sport here and, get out of my comfort zone. In general, I try to do as little as possible of exerting my will on others to hopefully have the best result in the long term. I let people determine their own level of involvement in the things I do and the things I make, and, I hope it generally turns out all right. I don't really believe in karma. I don't think that if I do something good will happen back to me necessarily. But I do think that if I do something good, in general, the world will suck a little less. Or it's less likely to suck as bad as it does now. And, as somebody who has a kid and nieces and nephews, I would like for there to be some general progress on the amount of systemic failure and, misery out there. So, I don't know, man, I'm just showing up and doing whatever makes sense at the time and trying to make sure that I structured my life and shaped my morality in a way that whatever makes sense at the time is not gonna hurt people and hopefully helps people, So, I don't know, once again, I'm trying my best here to get out of my comfort zone and into Skizz's world here, and Skizz wants something written down. So, I think I've got this into a 3-sentence thing, which has a little pithy good, better, best element to it. I do things I think will do good. I make things I think will make things better. And I iterate first so others can iterate best. Skizz, honestly, if this isn't good enough for you, man, I don't know what you're looking for. Here's an invitation, Skizz. If this is a bad answer, come talk to me about it. We can do an episode where we talk about why this is a bad answer. Because, honestly, once again, just the conception of trying to put the purpose of a human life into words. I put silly things into words all the time. But this is not... I don't know. So, anyway... We're going to hit... Oh, wait. We signed the book now. Boy, I should go back and listen to those instructions again. I can't find those instructions again. 3 minutes later. I tried a few titles here, like Joe's Book for Skizz, Skizz's Book He Asked of Joe, Top Tier Analysis, High Level Analysis. None of these fit. So we're going to go with Untitled Book. Hey, it fit. And then we could go down there. Whoa! I'm actually confused about what we're supposed to be doing. I wish I could go get those instructions again. Are we supposed to be going to hit the water here? Maybe. Were we supposed to leave the book somewhere? I really don't remember what the instructions were. Staff only meaning Skiz. Okay, I'm gonna have to stop this recording and go find out what I'm supposed to do. 5 minutes later. After reviewing Skiz's message, it does look like we were just supposed to make our way down the pyramid. I'm not sure how other people got their books back in there, so I figure I'm just gonna ender pearl in, and then put the book here. Ta-da! I did forget. Apparently, Skiz said we were supposed to title that as my mission. My bad. It's already signed, so bye. Okay. So things I am not terrible at include ender pearling. Yay. So that was Skizlow's Hierarchy of Needs. Hope you enjoyed this episode. This episode was mid-roll ad-free. That's thanks to Patreon patron Salem. In lieu of that mid-roll ad, I will now provide a poetry prompt of my own devising. Layered Necessity. Until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring.